This is episode 2143 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I honor you right where you are as you get ready to meditate. In today's episode, you are going to be guided as you layer together the different meditation techniques you've explored all week long. And this is an episode I like to share at the next to the last day of each week's series. This week's theme for our series is all about confidence. And to take you a little more deeply into this theme of confidence, you have been challenged to go on a believe quest, a quest to believe in yourself. Believe has 7 letters, one for each day of the week. And so, to make your meditations a little more interesting each day, we are exploring the letter of the day, spelling the word believe. So today we land on the letter V, and it represents values. What do you stand for? In yesterday's meditation, you were guided to consider what you stand for. Today, take it even a little more deeply and think about how your values often represent what was passed on to you from your loved ones, even from ancestors. You may have similar values and act in similar ways as your ancestors without even realizing it. A good friend of mine who has always known that she was adopted recently reached out to and connected with her birth mother and father. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to meet her father because her father had passed away. Well, she found out that she also has 4 brothers. She has 4 new people in her life. Her mom gave her up for adoption when her mom became pregnant at the age of 16. So by the time she had turned 17, she was pretty young to be a mom, so she gave my friend up for adoption. Soon after that, she and the father got married and had 4 more children. So they kept this secret to themselves for all these years. And finally, my friend was able to meet her 4 brothers. And it was surprising how similar she is to one of her brothers in particular. And they noticed things about her as well that are things she didn't even know she was doing that have to do with her family of origin. She has the same laugh and the same feistiness as the middle brother of her family of origin. She doesn't feel as though she was neglected in any way. She loves her adoptive parents. But it was really interesting for her to meet people she's related to by blood and to recognize that she shares many of the same values as they do. They were raised in completely different towns and by completely different parents. And this is something to consider for yourself. On the other hand, I'm sure you've met, and you may even feel like this yourself, that you're kind of an oddball in your family. You don't really have the same kinds of values as your immediate family members. But maybe there's someone deep in your ancestry who is very similar to how you are. So as you get ready to sit down and meditate, I'd like you to think about one new thing you're going to do for yourself in this meditation. I encourage you to explore one of your values a little more deeply as you meditate. Today's episode is sponsored by the Sip and Om meditation app, where you can try for 7 days full access to the entire app of over 2,000 guided meditations. It will take you through a journey, just like you explore on the podcast, but you'll be guided in deeper, longer meditations. You also get a few more tools, such as a journal with a daily reflection question customized around the week's theme, as well as a guide with all the meditation techniques at your fingertips. If you enjoy the podcast, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single episode, to allow yourself the chance to slow down. So now let's begin. As you settle yourself down with a straight spine, gently elevate your eyes upward. Briefly scan your body and notice where you hold tension. Notice if there's any motion that may be triggering your tension or tightness in your body. Begin to follow the rhythm and flow of your breath. As you inhale cool, refreshing air through your nose, and as you exhale hot air, allowing tension and toxins to escape. Bring to mind a value that's important to you. Now mentally affirm, I believe in myself. I believe in myself. You may do this week's Maha Sacral Mudra with your hands, touching your little fingers together, and then tapping together your ring finger with your thumbs, doing this with both hands. You're creating a circle with your thumb and your ring fingers, and now you can touch those together with each hand. This mudra provides you strength and courage. You may focus at your throat, your 5th chakra, of a deep sense of calm where you touch your inner truth, what you stand for and represent. The color is indigo blue. Blue is the color of confidence and belief. Now bring to mind one value in particular that's important to you, something that's defined your life in a certain way. Others may notice it about you as well. Or maybe it's something you hide. Reflect on this value and feel it deeply within you, remembering times this value has served you well. Sit in stillness, immersed in this value. If your mind begins to wander, Bring it back to the rhythm and flow of your breath. Inhale through your nose. In the pause between the inhale and exhale, believe in yourself. As you exhale, allow this value to penetrate deep within you. Beautiful. Continue enjoying these beautiful sensations you are creating. You are so worth slowing down for.